or Israelites before the 6th century AD. Y'all hear me? What that meant, man, was then there's no Old Testament. Okay, so what we're dealing with here, man, is a whole program of misinformation that was given to us by the people who control the printed page. The reason why they gave us this misinformation is so that they can remain in power. Okay? And that's what this is all about. So, of course, this whole thing of Hitler and the swastika, first of all, the swastika, man, when you go to Kemetic, you'll actually see the swastika, as they call it, inscribed in stone. That's actually in the walls of the temples of ancient Egypt, man. So it can't be a sign of Nazi Germany. Now, Nazi Germany or Hitler or whoever may have adopted the swastika, all right, to represent something, okay, but it's not what the Jews would have us to believe. All right? It's not a symbol of some evil people is out to destroy everything. The swastika, man, is simply 4 90-degree angles, brother. Okay? And anybody in the craft would tell you that represents, brother, is 360 degrees. Which represents the sun, which represents light, which represents knowledge. Okay, so the swastika is not an evil symbol in and of itself. Now, if you got some white, bald-headed white people out here, okay, call themselves skinheads who call themselves, you know, they're misinformed and they're wearing the swastika because of what they think it means, man. But the original meaning of it is no. Hitler, personally, first of all, y'all need to understand there was no 6 million Jews. Y'all see this? But again, this is what they told us. Again, they control the printed page, okay? You know, I mean, if there were 6,000 of them, okay, cool. I mean, you know, but 6 million, come on, man. You know, there's no evidence of that. There's no evidence of it other than what they telling us about their story. Hitler was, personally, my belief in my research into this, Hitler was simply trying to purge the world of these imposter people. That's really what the result of my research on that. I believe Hitler was another form, a white Idi Amin. Okay, Idi Amin, wasn't nothing wrong with the brother because a lot of black folk killed him. He was a monster. No, he wasn't a monster. Idi Amin said Africa is for black people. That's all Idi Amin said. That's all he said. Africa is for Africa. That's all he mean. And he said anybody that don't, you know, if you white, you don't belong here. Get out. Okay, and you black folk who think you're white, y'all need to go too. That's all Idi Amin said, man. You know? Get the movie The Last King of Scotland. You know, the only thing I hate about that movie is they made it sound like a white man had to give him advice. Yes, brother.
Yeah, how you doing? Good. My name is Natural Tahuti of the Nation of Gods and Earth. I got 2 questions really. Okay. The one is, I heard you say that Muhammad never existed. Now, I'm very familiar with Kemetic science, and I'm definitely been studying that for a very long time. I'm definitely not a believer, but a knower. Where can I research that information about Muhammad never existed, or where can I get more information? And another thing, I need to know this, and this is for the Nation of Gods and Earths. The word Asiatic, because in our lesson it says, who is the original man? The lesson said, the original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker of the only primitive planet Earth, father civilization, and God of the universe. Since I've been studying Kemetic, I've been having a problem with the word Asiatic. Can you give me a little information on that?
I'll do the best I can. Okay? Thanks for your question, man. Let me kind of reach back and grab everything you said there. First of all, the first question was, can I direct you to where you can find that there was no evidence of a Muhammad?
Yes, sir.
The real question should be in reverse.
Direct for evidence.
Right. It's not a matter of directing you to the evidence of where there's no Muhammad. Follow what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, I can just say, well, get this paper I did. You know, and see, one of the things that we do, man, in our search for evidence, follow how I'm saying this now, is we look to literature that unqualified people wrote. You see? And brothers and sisters, I want to say this as humbly as I can. Follow what I'm saying. And it's not directed at you, brother. But this, as humbly as I can say this to you, it's an insult to a scholar for a person to ask a scholar to direct them to what a person who is not a scholar wrote for proof. Did y'all grab what I just said? You follow me? In other words, if a scholar, when I say a scholar, I mean got the degrees and whatever to back up his or her credentials, makes a statement, don't ask a scholar with academia behind them to direct you to somebody who didn't even graduate from high school for evidence of their claim. Okay? You know, that's kind of backwards. So that's why I said, when people ask me sometimes, I say, well, just go get my article or my DVD. I've done the research. I'm trying to keep you from reinventing the wheel. You follow what I'm saying? Now, the question wasn't the question you just asked, brother. The real question is, where is the evidence that Muhammad existed? You see, that's how I come to that conclusion. I didn't have to read anybody's writing that Muhammad didn't exist. There's nothing to prove that he did. You follow me? Right. There's no archaeological evidence. There's no literary evidence other than what is published by Muslim or Islamic thinking people. The whole concept of Asiatic black man, that came to us through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Right. You see what I'm saying? Now, what we all forget is this, and I did this in a lecture in Memphis at the Nation of Islam temple there, and it's deep because I made this statement, everybody clapped, and then while they were clapping, it hit them what they were clapping for. The question that I challenged them with was this: why did Elijah Muhammad teach y'all to greet each other by saying Assalamu alaikum? That was the question. That was the challenge. I said, what Muslim in here can tell me why Elijah Muhammad taught you to greet each other by saying Assalamu alaikum? And one brother stood up and said, but that's how we greet each other in peace. I said, why not just say peace be unto you? Why say Assalamu alaikum? Why? And nobody can answer the question. Okay? It's not because we're Muslims. Okay? Because we speak English. Assalamu alaikum is Arabic. But yet Elijah Muhammad taught his followers to greet each other by saying Assalamu alaikum. What people don't know is what people don't know, let me go back a little bit. What people don't know is Elijah Muhammad was a shriner. Right. See what I'm saying? And in the shrine, the greeting is Assalamu alaikum. So what Elijah Muhammad was teaching his followers to do was to survive in this country in a time where a black man could be shot for any reason whatsoever. So by saying Assalamu alaikum, you are giving the greeting not of a Muslim, but of a Shriner, which is the most powerful organization on this planet. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay? So that's why he taught his followers to say Assalamu alaikum, to give them protection. The same reason why most black men belong to the Masonic order. They don't know what they do. They don't know what they're doing. Most black brothers who are in the craft, man, don't have no idea whatsoever why they're in there. I say to the brothers in the craft masons all the time, why y'all sitting in the northeast corner? Go eat past masters. I said, yeah, but what does that mean? Why are you sitting in the north? Why don't you sit in the southeast corner? No, past masters. Past masters sitting in the northeast corner. But why? Why in the northeast corner of the lodge? We past masters. That's what they say. So I have to help them understand why the northeast corner of the lodge is designated as the place for them to sit. See, as a past master, that means you have knowledge. You're supposed to be, as you just said, a knower. So the knowers sit in the northeast corner of the lodge. but even with their knowledge, they don't know why they're sitting in the northeast corner of the lodge. So I said, brother, the reason why you're sitting in the northeast corner of the lodge